Sound check. Sound check. Hey, it's working. All right, Farm Sim 2019. Here we are. Uh-oh. Lost my chat already. Wow, this has really opened. This has really opened up. Okay, this is quite a bit different. Sweet. And there's a sale point that's been moved. What's over here? Oh yeah, that's quite a bit different. Oh man, this is great. Great, great, great. All right. Let me make some adjustments here. Let's start on this end. Selling points. Vehicles. We don't have any vehicles yet. Don't worry about it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh my God. Guy's pretty wrinkled. All right, let's look at here and here. We are on traffic. Timescale's fine. Dirt is normal. Automatic engine start is fine. Stop and go braking. I want to buy my own stuff, so we're going to get rid of that. And I want fast growth. No plant withering. No crop destruction. And we'll leave everything else the way it is. We got the weeds on, the lime required, all that stuff. Periodic plowing is on. That's all fine and dandy. And then let's move over here. Colorblind. Miles, acres, dollars. That's good. I don't know about the sound. We'll work on it. Twitch trains. The trains won't work on this map, so it doesn't matter whether you got it turned on or not. Okay. Radio off. Turn the radio off. Yes, yes, indeed. Let's save this. And get out of that. Where's my farm? My farm looks funny because there's no house. Absolutely. Absolutely no house. I had to change this, though, because this is a updated version of what is it? La Pancha? In that the version for 2019, somebody ported it over. The problem was that there's a lot of things that were kind of wrong with it. One of them, you could not put your anything over here. This is where normally your silo was. You could not place anything here. So this has been fixed so you can. The other thing he did is, if you notice, he's flattened everything out. So all that bush and those little hills and all that stuff is all flattened out. He put in a space over here where you can put placeables if you want to across the road here. And I think that the author also moved a sell point closer to the farm, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know where that's at, but we'll find it. Also, he also placed some buildings for you. So even though I've got it to where I don't have my house or anything, there are already some buildings here that I don't have to worry about placing. This is where I would have placed them anyway. So they're already here. So first things first, we need to buy some property. And so I want to do that. And the other reason why I decided to play the South American map, one is I get tired of looking at all the junk they put in the American map for some reason. There's garbage everywhere. It's just ridiculous that they even do that to you. And this map actually has larger fields, which I like. So I want some bigger fields in it. So there you go. I decided to play this one. I don't own anything, so I'm going to have to buy some. go up here. I definitely need, because I can't even place my house unless I buy the property. So I have to buy this property here. All of this right here. So I can't, because I can't even place my silos. And then I want to buy, did I buy it? I didn't yet. There, let's buy it. I'm going to buy 2. I'm going to buy 3 for sure. And I'm thinking about 4, 5, and 6. I think I've got enough money to do that. I think. So let's buy that one, and that one. And I think what I'm going to do is take 4 and 5 and add them together, those 2 fields. So there you go. We got property that we can build on. Righto, let's put a house in. Put our house in. By far, this is the best looking house in the game, in the giant game. So let's put our ranch house in here. Let me spin this camera around where I can see what I'm doing. I still can't see. It's this corner over, this side over here I want to look at. Oh, come on. Let's see. I tried to get... Let me move the house, the body part. Terry Teo, hello, how are you? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where's the minions? There they are. Oh, that's Winnie the Pooh. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very, very much. So I'm looking for a place that I can drop this. I'm having a little bit of a problem. It's not gonna. I don't want it clear out there. Let me see if I can move it in this. Can I move it backward? I can. Jeez. I want to put it right here, but it's not letting me. Can't be reformed there. The Terra can't be deformed. Well, I'm going to have to drop it right there, I guess. That's as close as I can get. All right, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Terry, how are you? I'm glad you stopped by, and I appreciate the subscribe very much. More than you know. Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate it. I've been trying to do more live streams, and of course the holidays happened, so I haven't live streamed for a little bit. Time Drifter's in the house. How's everything up in Canada? So yeah, I've been meaning to do more live streams. It's just that the holidays happened, and I have a very large family. Those of you that watched me for years know there were, a dozen kids growing up and stuff, and so when we have family events like Thanksgiving and Christmas stuff, it gets kind of busy with family. And so I had a house full of family, and they just drove away about 10 minutes ago. So I decided, hey, let's get in there and do a live stream. Glad you're doing well, Time Drifter. Well, anyway, I'm going to place my silo in here. This is where normally on Estancia or whatever, I can never pronounce it. Normally on this map, I'll just call it this map. Normally on this map, this is where your silos would be. And on the previous version of this map that I saw that you could download, you could not place anything in this whole area. It would not let you. It kept telling you that the terrain could not be deformed. This mod author has fixed that, so now we can place our silos here if we wish to do so, which I do. So I'm going to grab my good old Maurice. And I have been busy, for those of you that have been asking how come I haven't live streamed this week. Holidays was part of it. I haven't actually got to play the game yet because I have been so busy doing mods. I've modded a few mods to get me started on the farm here, so I've been busy making mods. So let's drop this one here. This is the Maurice. It holds pretty much everything. It'll hold almost everything in the game and more. Andy, how are you? Joe Dokes is in the house. The second FS19 patch was just posted. I hope it fixed things instead of not fixing them, because it was pretty bad. Washrit Earthblade is in the house. How you doing? Gino's here. I debated again this time whether to buy the game from Giant or not, and I did, because of simplicity's sake, I waited till the last minute and I decided I'll just get it on Steam. So I do have the Steam version, so if there's an update, I usually get it right away. I'm doing good. Washrit, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. So like I say, I've been busy doing mods, so I haven't had a lot of time to play. I actually have not played Farm Sim 19 since the live stream, except for maybe 2 hours. I dinked around with it 2 hours after the live stream that I did earlier on the first day of launch. But I've been busy doing mods, so I haven't been able to play. The only time I came into the game was to test the mods. So, let's see. I have another placeable here. Let's put. I want to put in a fuel tank because I don't know if there is one here. I doubt if there is. I think I'll put it over here somewhere. Boy. You know what? I might could put it. Well, you know what? Let me put it over here. I don't think it sticks too far out in the road, maybe. If I place it in here. Maybe I can't. Can always move it later. Now, let's see about this thing. I want this thing probably over here somewhere, where I can get my stuff-a-doodle-doo. Yeah, let's move it out more this way. Maybe right about there. Alrighty, and then I already bought my land, so I bought. What did I buy? I bought 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, and 3. Now, I had to buy 1 because that's where your house is at, or I couldn't have put my house in the silo in. So now this is a different version of this South American map. There was one out earlier, but the problem was it had some problems. Well, problem was there were problems, of course. You couldn't put anything. You couldn't place anything where the silos were, which meant you couldn't put your own silo in. So the mod author that modded this has changed that. He put this big pad in over here that lets you put in your silo again. And then he put a big, I showed it off earlier, but I'll show it again. He put a great big area over here where you can build too. And notice all the little lumpy hills and brush is gone. Cleared that all off for you. Now, one of the sacrifices on this map is the train system. On the original port over, the train system would work up to a point. There would come a time where it would start messing up. The scripts would start messing up. And so he dismantled the train system here. Which is fine. I didn't use it anyway when I played this in the first place. So we can work with that. So now I got to buy some equipment. So let's take a look at that. I'm going to buy some tractors. Let's see. I wanted to play this map because it had bigger fields than the others. Plus, I was tired of looking at the American map that was so full of garbage, it pissed me off. All right, let's see. That's the 8R. I probably want one of those. Let's put the Michelin tires on it and a bigger engine. I suppose. Is that the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. Sorry, put my Michelin tires back on and go back to the big engine. 480. Wheel setup. I don't know. I'm debating if I want twin tires on this one or not. I think I'm going to leave it normal for now. And then if I need the twin tires, I'll put it on later. Let's purchase this. And get out of that. And then let's... Oh, wait a minute. I want another tractor, though. See, I've got the Fendt that's fixed up. I'm holding off on the Fendt for the time being. I think I do want the Challenger. So let me pull this thing up. We're going to change the engine. Now, this one goes all the way to 1600. But I just don't know if I need that powerful of an engine. These fields are pretty flat. So I think I'm going to drop it down to the 1500 one. And then we're going to give it dual wheel setup. I can always boost the engine up later. All right, let's think about that for a minute. All righty, what else is going on? How was you guys now? I know that Canada has a different Thanksgiving than we do, and but for those of you in the States, how was your Thanksgiving? I hope it was well. I hope it was wonderful. Let me grab a combine. I do have a one of these CRT 1090s, the New Holland, but I haven't finished modding it yet. So I'm going with probably either the Ideal or the Axle Flow. Now I've used the Ordeal or the Ideal on a map when I was testing it, and it seemed to work very good, but I haven't actually tested the 9240, so I want to get one of those. So I'm going to test this out here. And I'll go with the Michelins again. And then, let's see, what else do I need? That's it, I guess. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. I can't do no more. Purchase that. And then we're going to need, what, having a little bit of a lag here. Going to need a header, obviously. So let's grab probably this one because it has a tongue on it. So let's buy that. Okay, I want to go grab some of my equipment, so let me do that real quick. See if I find my controller here. So I hope everybody in the States had a good Thanksgiving. Ours was wonderful. We had lots of family over. And that was a good thing. Oh, I didn't buy a corn header. Let me get a corn header. I did mod this one here up. This Capella has been modded up to go a lot faster. So let's do that. And it does do corn and sunflower seeds. So I'm just going to leave it red because the case is red. Let's back out of that. All right, now let me grab the... Now notice that they moved the store. Have you noticed? This area right here is the store. There's no buildings here, but you can put buildings in if you want. But so I don't have to drive clear across country to get my equipment back. I have to laugh. There's some people that... Somebody sent me a link to what was called known issues in the game. And some of the known issues that they were wanting Giant to fix because they thought it was a bug are things that Giant put in the game. And one of the examples is, if I reset this piece of equipment, it resets it back to the farm, but it takes most of my fuel. They did that on purpose because if you drove it there, you would be using fuel. So, and people were saying it was a known issue and they needed to fix it because it was a bug. It's not. There's a half a dozen things I saw as I was going through internet pages that people were complaining about that they said were known issues. They're not. They were part of the game. Anyway, I thought that was pretty funny. I'm easily entertained, though. I laugh at anything. It's easier to laugh than it is to cry about stuff, so I tend to laugh about everything. All right. Let me entertain you. Now, I don't know what I've got for crops. I'll look at that in a minute. See what we need to start doing here. I'm just trying to line up some equipment. Almost everything I'm using now I've modded. I've modded for myself, so like I said, I've been busy the last 2-3 days just doing nothing but mods. Every time I go to a mod hub and hit the refresh button, there'd be 2 or 3 new mods. So I've been pretty busy collecting mods and remodding them. For those of you that are patrons, there is a new code for downloading the FS19 mods that I'm using. And if you go to the Discord page or contact me, one of the two, if you go to the Discord page, go to the text area for patrons, and I've got it pinned in there. Otherwise, you can just contact me and I'll get it to you, so if you're interested. Alright, now what else am I going to need right away? I'm going to need a plow right away. So I'm working on a smaller plow. I've got this big one. But that's one of the reasons why I took this map. It's wide open. The fields are bigger. I can use the bigger equipment. So I am working on a smaller mod for the plow. This one is huge. But I'm going to use this one for now. Lynn is here. Oh. Well, your husband's on, huh? Didn't he tell you? So, I have to ask Lynn, now that she's here. Let me get it out of this noisy truck here. Lynn, is this the version of this South American map that you're playing? I have a modded version of it. That this is the store, even though you don't see any buildings. This is the store, and it's right across the street from your farm. And in the earlier version of this map, you could not place your silos where they were supposed to go. Plus, if you notice, he's flattened out all the areas and taken all the brush out. There's quite a few things that were kind of messed up with the port of this from 17, and I have a different version of it. Is this the one you're using? He just came in and told you. No, you didn't tell her. That's funny. Yeah, I was telling people here about 10 minutes ago, my company actually just drove away, all 4 or 5 cars of them, about 10 minutes to 1 o'clock. I looked at my wife and I said, do you need me for anything? Because I said I haven't live streamed in quite a while. She said, no, go ahead. So here I am. I don't know if I can get through here or not. Let's see. Ah, easy as pie. Whoa, this thing's a little bit squirrely. I may have to adjust the steering on it. This tractor is modded to have 1,600, over 1,600 horses. I dropped it down to 15 right now, and it's still just a little bit. It's a little bit tight. I might have to change the steering somehow. Oh, let's see. What else am I going to need? I'm going to need a harvester, which I already have. I'm going to need a truck and a trailer. So let's take a look at that. Trailers. Now, as far as mods go, I've messed with a couple. I've got the Crampy that I put up to 100,000. And then I've got this Wilson trailer, and I haven't figured out now. For some reason, my DDS isn't showing up. That it's this right here is what it is. And for some reason, I didn't get the DDS fixed up on it. But anyway, this is a grain trailer. If you notice, it's got the dumps on the bottom here. I don't particularly... I'm not sure whether I like this trailer here or not, but we'll see. I haven't had time to test it, so I'm going to go ahead and get the Crampy for now. And let's back out of that, back out of that. And there's not a whole lot of choices for trucks right at the moment, so I don't know if you guys realize what you have to do to get mods in these games. The first thing you have to do is you have to go to the in-game one, like this one. Okay, this is the lizard, right? This Hulk. You have to go to the in-game one, and you have to clone it. So you have to have all the software to do that. You have to clone this because you can't mod an in-game piece of equipment. You have to clone it, and then after you clone it, then you can make a new mod of it. And that's what you have to do. So it takes quite a bit of time and trouble to do that. But I did this. Now, the other way you could do it, like if I wanted to make this a Peterbilt, I have to do a new skin for it. That takes quite a bit of graphical work. But anyway, I don't like the orange. Let's make it red for now. The engine, I'm going to put a bigger engine in it. There's a little bit of issue on this truck a little bit. It tends to want to wheelie. So I'm going to have to work on that a little bit. But rim color's fine. Let's go ahead and buy it. Let's get back. Where'd my trailer go? Did I not buy the trailer? Doggone it. Just wait for somebody to do that for me. Then I remod it the way I like. Yeah. Well, I didn't want to wait. That's the problem. I just didn't want to wait. I had ideas of what I wanted. You guys know I have ideas of what I like in the equipment. And I just didn't want to wait, so I've been busy. Not with everything. I'm not stupid either. If somebody had a mod out that did what I liked, it just needed to be tweaked a little bit. I went ahead and downloaded theirs and fixed it the way I like it. Right. Okay. Now, let's see. What did I say I was missing? My trailer. I didn't get it. I don't know about you guys, but this turkey's been a downer the last couple of days. I'm so sleepy all the time. It got very cold last night, so I had a big fire today, and in the house, and my throat is kind of dry from the dry air. I'm not too sure if I like the... Okay, listen to the truck. You can barely hear it. Okay, it gets loud when you get close. I like the fact that it lessens in sound, but I don't like the fact that it lessens so drastically. Because normally, to drive this truck outside of the cab comfortably, you'd want to get so you could at least see the end of the trailer. When you do, you can barely hear the truck. I think they went too drastic on that. I like the fact that it does it. You know, that it lessens the sound the further you get away from it. I don't like the fact that they did it so drastically. It seems to be a little bit too much to me. And it's not a complaint. It's just an observation. And I was talking to Scorpion about it the other day as an observation, and he said, well, do you think it's a big issue? Because he noticed it too. And I said, no, I don't think it's a big issue. But here's what I think. What I think is that every time I get in it, I notice it. In that respect, it's kind of a big deal. Because he asked me, did it really bother me? And I said, well, no, it doesn't really, except for the fact that every time it happens, I notice it. If in a real, you know, in a perfect world, something like that would be perfect if it did it and you didn't really notice it until somebody pointed it out. Say, oh, did you notice that the sound kind of lessens when you get, oh, I actually didn't. But in this case, you notice it right away. I mean, you really do. So in that respect, does it bother me? A little bit. Is it game breaking? Hell no. It's not that big a deal. But it does. I mean, if you really, you know, get down here, I mean, it damn near goes away when you just get that far away. So, you know, it's just a little thing. Nothing big. Let me look at my crops. I haven't actually looked at crops yet. As I showed you earlier, I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And one of the reasons why I wanted to play this map, there were two main reasons. And I don't like to repeat myself, but I'm gonna. Two main reasons. One, the fields are a little bit bigger. They're a little bit flatter. And two, I got so sick and tired of seeing all the garbage in the American map. It just pisses me off every time I try to play that map. You guys heard me, if you watched my first video, not the live stream, but the first video, and I started talking about the junk on the American farms. And what you don't know, you can tell if you watch the video, because you can tell there's a little bit of a break when I leave that junky backyard and move around to the front where I'm going to place my house. You can see that I jump, which means that I cut the video. I cut about 15 minutes of very bad rage out of that video. I got to listen and said, oh my God, I went way too overboard. And I cut it up because I was getting personal. I was so upset with all that garbage. Because, as I said in the video, at first, I just thought about it. And I thought, well, that's kind of not right. Our farms don't look that bad. I mean, but then again, a brand new game and they do it again. Go look at the European map and you'll see there's no garbage. Everything is pristine. The house is beautiful. It's got window boxes and everything in it. It's just beautiful, freshly painted. Look at the house they give us for the United States map. It's got tin roof that's rusting. It looks like it's going to fall in. And I swear to God, at some point, I got to the point where it was laughable, to the point where they're doing it on purpose. I swear, that's how I feel, and it just pisses me off. I don't know why. I don't let stuff like that normally bother me. Anyway, I don't mean to get back in a rant again today. What about being inside the cab? Yeah, it kind of is. And it's, like I said, it's not a big deal. I like that they change the sound. I do. I just think that it was a little bit much, you know, and so, again, it wouldn't be, except for the fact that I notice it every time. Every time I notice it. And if I'm thinking about it, then it's too much. All right, we got wheat growing here. It's only 50% fertilized, 50%. Okay. This is ready to harvest. So, for those of you that have been playing the game longer than me, if I was to fertilize this right now, would it do me any good? Or would I just waste the fertilizer? Because it's ready to harvest. Yeah, Lynn says she didn't like it. Ashmore. Yes, thank you. Okay, same with this one. This one has oats. Let's go check it 4. After I harvest 4, I'm going to join 4 and 5 together, I think, and make one big field. So we got some cotton here. We got a little bit of everything here. This one is at least 100% fertilized, so I can quickly do that. Yeah, Lynn, I did. I really, really did. I went way overboard. I felt bad about what I did. I did the same thing when FS17 came out, though. When FS17 came out, I got caught up in all the hype. If you remember, they hyped the game up so much that people were a little bit disappointed when it came out. And as it turns out, it was a perfectly fine game, but I got caught up in the hype. And I did a whole video ranting about FS17. You never saw it, because when I went to edit it, I thought it was so bad and unfair that I didn't keep recording. I deleted it. And it was completely unfair. And I realized when I started listening to what I was saying about it that, you jerk, you haven't even played the game yet. Why are you going so far overboard? The only thing I can say is I was going with all the junk that was going around on the internet, and I got caught up in it. And I thought, oh, you foolish idiot. Play the game first before you complain. So after I played the game, I thought it's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Anyway. Ashmore says, 19 is a good game. They left out too much stuff, and the maps are not good. Yeah. If I have a suggestion to Giant, which I always seem to, one of them would be, look, it's a brand new game. Okay? It's a brand new game. Can we please have a bigger map? A map that's got more stuff in it. The maps are crap. Every game they put out, the maps are just crap, and you're sitting there waiting for somebody to make a decent map. Why can't they do that? Why can't they give us a decent map? And so because that's a problem. Now here's another game that we spent whatever we spent. I never look at what things cost. I just buy them if I want them. So I have no idea what this game cost. But whatever it is it that much different from 17 to justify the fact that there's a new game? Now there probably is. I haven't seen half of what is new in the game. I haven't seen anything that's new in the game yet. I haven't done horses, and I don't plan to until I can actually afford to have them. Some people are jumping right in because they say you can make some money raising horses, and that's fine. I need a cotton cutter. Is this does this do cotton? Is that cotton right there? I think it is. All right, so let's do that. I'm going to take this guy out. Anyway, the thing is that in actuality, the game doesn't play that much different than 17, really. And some people have been complaining. I haven't actually paid that much attention to it yet. And I don't want to start ragging on the game. It's going to be fine. It's going to be a fun game. I'm going to put hundreds of hours on it. So I'm not going to complain about it. That's not my meaning. I'm just looking at things and saying what makes it different than 17. Some people are saying, and I haven't actually noticed yet, some people are saying they think that the equipment looks cartoony. Well, Gino, see, that's exactly what I'm saying. And it's exactly why when people kept trying to tell me all about FS19, I said, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I want to see it for myself, because I was afraid that I was going to get into all that hype again. And it plays, for all the silliness I did in the last live stream, and I hope you guys realize that I was having fun. I was being silly. And for all the silliness that I did, when it was all said and done, and what I'm referring to is the fact that I kept saying I couldn't figure out anything. There's nothing to figure out. The game virtually plays identical to 17. There's very little changes. There's some animation that's changed, and a little bit of physics is different, that kind of thing. But virtually, as far as controls and stuff, it plays identical. to FS17. There's no real differences. So my biggest problem during that live stream is I don't use a keyboard. I use a wheel, and I program the buttons. And after all the years of using the wheel with buttons programmed, I had no idea which keyboard key did what, and that's where I was having some problems. But okay, let's see. We need to unfold that. We're going to go to that. It was hilarious. I was having fun. I had a ball. Yeah. Yep. Graphics are much better though. No? Yeah, they are, but and that's, you know, 17 was a little bit better than 15, and 19 should be a little bit better than 17, and so yeah, I'm not gonna complain about that kind of thing. I'm still gonna have fun playing a game. So yeah. It is, Gino. I'm having a heck of a time placing anything. And like somebody said, who was it? I missed something up there. Ashmore. Oh, Alexa, shut up. I didn't even say her name. Here we're gonna build their own farm now, but there's 1,000. Yeah, Ashmore made a point that they're supposedly going to let us build our own farm, but they don't give you anything to build. The American farm again. What are your choices? Your choices is an old thing that looks like a chicken shed with aluminum roof that's rusty and going to fall in and buried in garbage. That's your only choice. Yeah. So it's not even a feature, really, in my mind. What's happening here? It's not letting me hire a worker. Okay, hang on. Turn on harvester. How come it's... Well, never mind. Let me see. What am I doing? Oh, wait a minute. Was this ready to go? It says it's ready to harvest. I thought... Am I wrong? Oh, you know what? This is a modded header. Let me check. Maybe I did not mod it for cotton. Darn it, I bet I didn't. No, it says cotton. Isn't that cotton? Am I wrong? Looks like popcorn. Wrong harvester? Oh, the harvester's wrong. Oh. I didn't think about that. Harvester's wrong. So I know there is a corn harvester. I mean a cotton harvester. I just didn't really. Well, it says right here that it does cotton. Huh. Okay. Fine. I'll work on it later. I'll have to work on the harvester later. Let me just lease a cotton harvester. I know there's one in the game. Oh, that's canola? Why in the hell did they change the icons? Is that right? That cotton thing is canola? Alright. Well, I'll fix this. I'll fix this later. Let me get the cotton harvester here. I'm going to lease it, though, because I don't plan on doing a lot of cotton right away. I don't want to spend money. Anyway, thanks, guys. I know somebody else talked to me the other day. I was on Discord, I was talking to somebody, and they said they were upset because the icons have all changed, and they didn't like what they did with them. Yeah, I'm talking about what the little icons that show you, you know, what potatoes look like and that kind of thing. Now that does look like a potato, but they did change some of the icons to be different looking, and again, to me, it was more of a cartoony change. Now, take a look at the windrow. I think it is. It looks like a bunch of arrows in a triangle or something. It's different looking. A stick with a cloud on it. Well, now they got the canola looking like popcorn. I don't know. All right. True. Old chick. Well, I need to work on one of these next because this is kind of slow, but I don't do a lot of cotton. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change the harvester over there to do cotton. Then I don't have to have a special one. I guess. I suppose. Unfold it. Oh, look, pops right up. I like that. That's cool. Does it look like a cake? Oh, look at that. I do like the new animations on everything. I do like that. Yeah, they were confusing. That was a conversation I had with somebody, I can't remember who, in Discord the other day, that the icons were confusing and everything. So, well, let's see here. I'm gonna let's grab the truck. Let's grab the truck. Head out that way. This truck I need to work on. The fifth wheel part is so far back on this truck that I'm having trouble with the front end. The front end sometimes kind of wheelies a little bit when you're trying to turn. Oh shoot! Sorry, tree. Didn't see you standing there. The front end kind of lifts a little bit, so I'm gonna have to work on that. See that? It lifted off the ground when I hit any kind of a hill. The other thing I'm having a little bit of trouble with on the truck is the we don't have the drive control yet, and this thing gets high centered real easy between those two axles on the rear. I was trying to do just a small hill on the what is it, the Raven map, whatever the Raven map is. No, which one? No, it's the other one, the European map. I can't think of the name of it. It's the in-game one for Europe. I just tried to climb a little bit of a hill to get up to my combine, and this thing would spin out and I couldn't move. So I'm gonna have to work on this a little bit, beef it up somehow. So that's gonna be a little bit of a learning curve there on messing with the physics and stuff, but I need to work on a little bit because this thing wheelies too easy. What it really needs is one of those mods that I had a mod on a truck a while back that you could actually slide the fifth wheel up and back to get the weight relocated. The weight is all on those rear axles. That's not good. So anyway, there is that. What else do I need to do here? Felsburn, thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Yeah, that would be an easy thing to do, Gino. Just have the names put underneath the icons. I mean, I don't want to trash the game because I know I'm going to play it. I know I'm going to have fun on it, and you know, there's not. It's not anything wrong with it. This game breaking at this point. Disappointing maybe a little bit, but not game breaking. And there's a couple of things that I had in mind with it, you know, as far as what I was a little disappointed in. I don't want to trash the game. I really don't. I just, you know, there's little things that I was hoping that they could fix. You know, if you're going to get technical about it, you can say, because every time somebody told me that, for example, look, what in the lower right-hand corner, I'm standing in the field, and it tells me that it's owned by me, it's barley, the growth is ready to harvest, the fertilizer 50%. We've already had that in 17 in a mod. Okay? There's a lot of things. Okay, you look in the lower left-hand corner on the map, you'll notice that we not only have the longitude and latitude, but we have a compass. If you're going full north, it's 0 degrees. You know, 90 degrees if you're heading east, 180 or 270 if you're heading west, and 180 if you're heading south. We've had that in a mod. A lot of the stuff they put in the game are just things we had in mods. So, in my mind, that wasn't anything creative that Giant did. They just took the best mods that people were using and put them in the game. Is that worth us paying for a new game over? So, I could really get into the nitty-gritty stuff and complain, but I just don't want to. I am anyway. I mean, you know, I get egged on. But they're not anything terribly serious. Disappointing maybe, yeah, but not game breaking. Yeah, I suppose not. I suppose not. Oh, I don't know what else to say. Let's see, what else am I going to need to do next? Okay, I'm going to have to... Harvest is done. I'm going to need a plow. I've got that. I'm going to need a seeder. I'm debating which seeder to use. They got these seeders here. I've modded a couple of them. I got the Great Plains that I messed around with. I need to change it. I missed it. I didn't mean to change the price that low. I was trying to match the other one, and I missed a digit. So I missed a digit here when I did that. I need to fix that. I'm going to fix that. When I was messing around with stuff, I changed quite a bit, and I did mess that up. This one here, I put at 26 or 268,000, which is way overboard. I might change that. And I did speed this up. And let's see, where does it show here? Does it show the okay, yeah, I did it 23. It's a little over 23 miles per hour that it'll work. Same with this one. I did beef this one up to do the same 23. That's a magic number for me for some reason. And I did change this, though. I changed both of these seeders. The mod that you pull from the game, it doesn't register individual crops. What it does is it puts a generic value in for the crops that it will do. So, in other words, if a seeder will only do corn and sunflower seeds, it does it. There's a generic code for that. It doesn't do an individual coding for that. So I did change that in those seeders. So now it will be easy for me if somebody adds a mod that has rice in it, or triticale, or spelt. I'll be able to change it very easily. All I have to do is go in and add the word spelt. So I did change that. So the seeders are easily updated now by doing that. So I did do quite a few changes with the stuff I've done. This thing here I haven't tested yet. I need to do that. So let's see. I'm going to need I don't know which seeder to get. This one here. This one here's from the Big Bud thing, I think, and it's huge. I mean, it's literally huge. This one is pretty good right here for a smaller one if you want a smaller horse. The Pronto, it's only 9 meters, so it'd be good for the smaller fields and stuff. This one here is 25 meters. It's huge. This one's kind of in between. So I've got a large, a small, and a medium. I think maybe I'll go with this one, the Great Plains one, to begin with, because these fields are not that big. This one here's a 2-piece one, so it's hard to get around with. So I think I'm going to do this one. And you have the choice of doing it as a trailer or as a 3-point hitch. I'm going to do the 3-point hitch. I don't know if it makes any difference. I'm just going to do it. And let's buy that. The John Deere should be able to pull this just fine. But that plow, I wanted a bigger tractor for, so. Eh, 23, the age I want to be again. Yeah. All right, Worthrit, Earthblade. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But I'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you had fun. Boy, that combine made some furrows in the ground, didn't it? All right, let's test this thing and see if it works. First of all, let's see if we can get some fertilizer. And there it is. Let's do that. And, oh, uh-oh. I see I forgot something. Did anybody notice what just happened? I'll give you 5 minutes to tell me if you noticed. I noticed it right away because I haven't tested it yet, and I see immediately what I've done wrong. Let's see if we can get some seeds now. Hey, Latmos. Remember when I said earlier that some of the mods I didn't want to reinvent the wheel? This is one of them. I let somebody else work on this one, and I just changed it. But I see right away as something I missed. No money. That's right, Steve-O got it. I got that fertilizer for free. There's a code that you have to change in the mod from 0 to 1. And I didn't change it. I see that right away. I should have tested it before I came in. I will change it though. Because I don't mind. I hate the word cheat. I don't mind cheating a little bit, but I don't like getting something for free. That's not right. All right, it's not doing what I want here. Let me close it and see what happens. Okay. Sometimes these mods let me pull far enough away. Whoa! Maybe I beefed the tractor up too much. I'm going to get out of it. Let's switch to a different rig. Cotton guy full. Cotton guy is full. Let's grab the truck. Well, free is a good price. Now, you work hard for your money. If you can save a little money, that's a good thing. But that's too cheaty for me. I need to fix it. I don't mind paying for something that I'm getting benefit out of. Which side's the spout on? Anybody know? Unload bale. Oh, it's a bale. That's what somebody was telling me earlier. Oh, I hate that. Dang it. I don't want a damn bale. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't want to drop it there. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Did you see the size of that thing? Holy crap. Literally. It just crapped out a huge bale. Well, I wasn't thinking about that. People do go crazy. It's terrible. Just looked rude. No kidding. I wanted to stop and wipe after that. Come on. Is that too much information? That was too much information. I have to quit. I'm gonna have to quit watching my comments. I'm starting to get bugged by them. Somebody was giving me a hard time because I overlap too much. Well, the first thing I had to do is say, what are you talking about? What do you mean by overlap? What am I overlapping? I don't get it. They came back and said when I'm planting or seeding or fertilizing, I overlap too much. And I thought, are you kidding me? That's worth criticism? Turn on harvester. I can do that. Now I got to figure out what to pick up that bale with. What was somebody telling me earlier about that? How are you supposed to pick it up? With a forklift or something? Alright, I'm going to go back and see if I can get some seed in this thing. This thing's not going to do me any good if it doesn't work. A special trailer. Isn't that special? It takes a special trailer. Oh, I feel so special. Oh, Lord. All right, let me see if I can figure this out now. Still says fertilizer. Let me open this up. Pull forward a little. Come on. Cotton bales realistic? Are these cotton bales realistic? I don't think so. I don't know. I haven't seen. We don't live in cotton in an area that they grow cotton. So I really couldn't say if it is or not. I would think that if it was, they would have a special piece of equipment to pick it up. Come on. All right, well, I know how to fix it, kind of. Hang on, let me just keep doing this. Oh, dang it. There's one way to do it. I'll show you. Here's a way to do it. It's going to be a pain in the ass, but it might be easier than having to drive to the store every time you want something. So let's grab a seed bag. Let's purchase that puppy. All right, so we have a seed bag. And I'm just going to go over to the seed bag. The round one looks better. Yeah, that looked a little, it looked like cottage cheese. It looked like a bale of cottage cheese. I'm cutting the corners way too sharp here. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if I put a little bit of fertilizer in this. Alrighty. That I should be able to pull under there, and maybe it'll recognize that I got fertilizer. And finish filling it up. If not, I'm going to have to work on that mod. I had a mod, I swear to God, I had a mod that I did myself. Like I said, I didn't want to reinvent the wheel, so I took this one. But I had one that I did myself, and it worked perfectly until Giant did an update. Then it wouldn't work. Now, I don't know what they did in the update. I didn't read what the update was about. Joe Doak sent me a message that said, Giant put out an update. It was a hot fix, but it made things worse. Now it's still not going to do it. Darn it. What the hell do I do now? Well, I'm going to have to put my old one in. Now, the easy fix, which I didn't like, was to put a separate silo in for seed, fertilizer. I had it all set up in my game that I was playing the other day. Oh, now I'm stuck. I had it all set up where I had just one for seed, one for herbicide, one for liquid fertilizer, one for fertilizer, which is actually more realistic because obviously, how is this being separated in that one silo? It's not. Let me open this. Fertilizer. Yeah, dang it. All right, fine, dandy, fine. Well, I'm gonna have to work on that one. I think that's what I'll do. This farm has enough room. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it like I did initially. Initially, what I did was, again, I took a silo and I had it do just one thing. It did seeds. Then I put another one in. It did fertilizer. Another one did liquid fertilizer. This one did herbicide. This one did lime. Right on down the line, I did that. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do because that's not working right. So now I don't know what the heck to do. I can't keep. Let's see here. I could unload it. Well, should be able to unload it. Unfold the sower. Ridge marker. Unload. So now the unload's not working. Not enough space to unload. Okay. Is it the volume? Is that why? Oh, great. Well, I can't seed with that little bitty dinky amount. I'm going to have to work on this. This is disappointing because I thought I had everything working and I should have tested it. Alright, well, I'm going to have to buy some seeds. Yeah, Gino, that was the update. That was the update that I was talking about. Because I'd already modded this stuff before that. They did an update and it broke what I was doing. I might have to do the same thing, Lynn. I'm going to go in and turn the updates off. Zelly's got a good idea, because if you remember, Zelly's telling me to reset it and empty it out and try the seed first. That's a good idea, because if you remember, it didn't cost me anything, so I'm not going to lose anything, right? Good idea, Zelly. Thank you. Let's see here. Let's go to the garage. I can't remember how to reset anything, though. Let's see. Can I reset it here? No. How do we... Oh, shoot. I can't remember how to reset the piece of equipment. Anybody? Is it up here? No. 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 Case. Great Plains. Can I reset it from here? No. Escape map. Thanks for stopping by. Escape map. Equipment. Filters, equipment. And then it would be that one right there. Reset. Thank you, Lynn. That seems a little convoluted too to me, but oh well. It is what it is. Thank you, dog. Appreciate it. By the way, hi, dog. I didn't see you come in. Sorry. I try to keep track when people come in, so I can say hello. I missed it. Sometimes you guys have to holler at me. Hey, man, how you doing? Oh, I don't know. I never know how I'm doing. Everybody says, how you doing? I don't know. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me. All right, we'll try it one more time. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to do what I did before. I'm just going to put it made more sense to me anyway to have a separate silo for each product. And as long as you have enough room on the map, which there is enough room on this map to do it. So that makes more sense to me anyway. Because there's no way that's going to mix everything. All right, let me open up. First, you need to unfold the tool. Huh? Alright, it's open. Fertilizer. No, I don't want fertilizer. See, it looks like you can select it, but you can't. So, alright, I'm done messing around with it. This is crazy. Crazy. Crazy for being so crazy, I guess. I don't know. Can't remember the words. Darn. Darn it. How many of these bags am I have to buy? Sorry about that. I thought I had things worked out, but no. While you're under the silo. Open up the cedar while I'm under the silo. Okay, I'll try that. I'm game. I got nothing else to do. Close cover. See, originally, like I said, I had it all figured out and it worked just fine having individual ones. And then I thought, well, Scorpion actually said it would be nice if you could put everything in one silo, because those silos took up half your farm on the American farm. And I said, okay, let me try it. And I did, and it worked. The only thing was that those silos were a lot bigger than this one. So I switched to this smaller silo. And yeah, there we are. All right, now open them. You say this. What is this map called? I don't know. Estancia Lapacho or something. I don't speak Spanish. Lynn, can you put that in? What the name of the map is for me, if you would? I know she's playing it. Snap, still not working. See, it won't let me select. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Nope, it won't let me. Dang it all. Well, that's okay. I'll work it out. Oh, it is different. This is a mod, Andy. Giant did not give us this for 19. This had to be ported over. This is a mod. It's actually, this is a mod of the mod. Somebody ported it over and half the stuff didn't work on it. Like, for example, see over there where I have my silo? That's where the silo was in the original map. The port that they brought over would not let you put the silo in there. And also the train system, after a period of time, the train system would mess up some scripts. So the guy on this map took the train system out. And I never used the train system anyway, so... Let's see, I bought seeds, didn't I? Let me buy some fertilizer. I'm going to buy some fertilizer now. Solid fertilizer. Let's buy uno, doce, 3, 4. Let's buy 5 of them, I guess. Estancia Lapacho Tosca. Now, Tosca is the mod author. He put his own name in the mod, so. But he found some things wrong with the other port, and so he fixed them. Also, one of the other things he did, and I'll show you real quick before I get messed up here. One of the other things he did was he put the store here, because if you remember, the store was way down the road here. He put the store here, even though there's not any buildings here. This is the store. And he also, I think this might be a sell point. Maybe? No? No, this isn't. Anyway, also, he flattened out some terrain. He took some of the lumpy stuff out of here and took all the brush out here. So he kind of flattened this out a little bit. Small things, just did some small things to it that were kind of broken in the port. In the port over. If you know what I mean. Alright. This is going to take a while. I can tell. I came about this the wrong way, didn't I? I'm going to have to turn around. See, I was trying to avoid all this. Finally, I got some seed. I needed another seed. I know, isn't it, though? But again, if you came in late, the two reasons that I wanted to get this map, after Lynn said this was the one she was playing, I didn't even know they ported it over. I hadn't seen it yet. And I haven't been looking for maps. I've been looking for mods. Equipment. I'm sorry, equipment mods. I haven't been looking at maps. Anyway, when I saw that Lynn said she was playing it, I thought about it, and she said that yeah, the fields are bigger and flatter. And I thought, okay, that sounds like something I want. So I decided to look at it. When I did, I downloaded the first version of it, and I hadn't played it at all. And I was looking for mods this morning and saw that there was a new version of it. And what he said, some of the problems he was having were. And I thought, okay, well, I'll get the new one then. So there you go. Let me grab some more seeds because I don't think I have enough. This is a pain in the ass, isn't it? I'll fix this before the next teardrop falls. I'll put mine back in. Mine worked fine. Yeah, the one on ModHub stinks. They use some weird third-party download thing. I don't like that. But anyway, I finally got it this morning. No problem there, Andy. Glad to help. Yeah, I kind of, when he said that the trains were messed up, I thought, well, okay, did I really use the trains when I played this? And I thought, I really didn't very much. So again, it's a pretty small map. So the place where you need to take stuff from the train is not very far away. So by the time you put everything in the train depot and hauled it, you could have done it, with a truck a lot faster. So I didn't really use the train, so it wasn't a big loss for me. But he said, he played it for a while, and all of a sudden the train scripts were messing up everything, so he just took it out. I like the way it's all opened up now anyway. Okay, I'm not ready for this yet, am I? Let me run over and poop out another bale. I don't know what the hell to do with it, but unload the unfinished bale. I could have just left it in the machine, I suppose. Now I got to figure out how the hell to get the thing picked up. So it's a turd half finished, I guess, according to what the game said. All right, let's unleash this thing here. Let's go to the garage. Send this thing back. Wait a minute, where's the leased vehicles? There it is. Let's send this thing back now. Now, let's see. Anybody... Which trailer was it you need to pick up that stuff? Is it under balers? Anybody? Baling technology, maybe? What's that ugly thing? A schmetterling. What is that? Semi-trailers can be attached to a tractor using a dollar, but it doesn't say what it does. This doesn't tell me what it picks up. A bale trailer is used to transport bales, but will it transport that big monkey? Bale collector uses a collection of bales. I don't think that's going to hold anything. Does that go on the front end of something? Oh, man, a bale collector. Cotton technology. All right, thanks, dog. Cotton technology. Makes sense. I was just looking under trailers. Okay, cotton technology. Cotton. Nope, don't see a trailer. What's Scorpion say? Maybe you could read the chat. Oh, I'm busy playing the game. Give me a break. Cotton Tech. I went to Cotton Tech. It ain't there. I don't see a trailer. Unless there's a separate one for trailers. Cotton Tech. I don't know if I like this either. It's hard to find anything. All right, thanks, guys. Which one do I get, though? This cheap one or this one? Does it matter? Is it? Probably none of them are auto load, are they? Just gonna get the cheap one. I only have 2 bales. Trailers. Well, doesn't it make sense you'd look in trailers? Come on. You guys are being mean to me. You're gonna make me cry again. I didn't buy it after all that. You see, you upset me. I'm just get this cheap one. I only have 2 bales. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with it anyway. Stupid cotton. Not planting anymore, I'll tell you what. Andy, white ones for truck. I do have a truck. Alright, let's go get it. Oh, I never cared much for doing cotton. The big... Oh, now you tell me, dog. You mean I have to make 2 trips? I don't even have 2. I have 1.5. Shoot. And did I buy it? I bought it, didn't I? Damn it. I wanted to lease it. You guys got me sidetracked. Give me a hard time. Scorpion, I blame you. Scorpion is my new Microsoft. I blame everything on Scorpion now. They are auto load? Are they really? Sweet. Well, at least there's small favors there. Thank you, Gino. That's right. It's always your fault. What can I say? Auto load. Operating position. Transporting position. It's in operating position. Now, see, I was in the middle of the field and I couldn't see what it did. What did it do? Does it just tip down? Oh, it tips down. Okay. How do you make it auto load? You have to back into it? How's it auto load? You have to back into it? Because that's a little awkward. Well, I guess it works okay. It works alright. I don't mind. Where do I sell it, I wonder? Let's see. I haven't figured this map thing out yet. Money? No, that's just your finances. Vehicles? No. Market? Silos owned, silos other. Selling points. Selling points for cotton. That's not cotton, though. It's this thing that looks like some kind of a maple leaf flying into a cloud. Well, no, maple leaves have more than 3 leaves, don't they? Or do they? Is maple leaf 3 leaf? Is there no place to sell it? What? Where do you sell stuff? How do you figure out where to sell anything? All right, I'm stuck again. Animals. Transporting. Contracts. I haven't done any contracts yet. How do you guys like the contract system instead of the mission system? Anybody? Is anybody doing them? This one's a different version, Scorpion. I was reading in the forums there that the first version you couldn't place the silo. They had it set so you couldn't place the silo. And also there's a problem with the scripts in the train that after a period of time the train scripts start interfering with other scripts and causing trouble on the map. So this guy took the train system, just dismantled it. The tracks are still there, But you couldn't place anything in this area right here. And this is where your silos originally went. Also, he flattened out some land, took out all the bushes in here and other places, and he moved the store from way down yonder over to this area right here. So this is actually your store right now, even though there's no buildings there. So when you buy something, it's right across the street from your farm. Makes it a little bit more convenient. But yeah, what's the deal with the sell points now, though? Good question, eh? Cotton should be sold at the spinnery. Okay, I'll try that. We're on the right tab, second from left, but no sell points. Okay, that there may be sell points. They just might not have put it on the whatcha-dinger. Well, that's okay because I have my own sell point put in from old days, the old days. Remember that? Right. Let's find out about the spinnery. Oh, hell. I don't know where the spinnery's at. The spinnery was, if I remember right... Let me go see if I can find it. Oh, excuse me. Damn, just blew my head off. Sorry about that. I didn't get to the mic button fast enough. See, I don't know what these icons are supposed to mean. Obviously, that's a tractor, that's a combine, that's equipment. Ugh, I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what that means. And there's nothing written on the map. That's a lime station. There. Okay. I don't know. The arrow is a buy-sell point. Okay, so the only thing there is for lime and fuel, and I put that one in myself. Oh, man. Are you kidding? Uh-oh. Guess I'm not selling anything anytime soon. I've got my own sell point, though, that I can put in. Bottom of the map, Scorpion says. Bottom of the map. It's the bottom of the 9th. Map overview. Bottom of the map. I see no bottom of the map. Bottom of the map. Bottom of the map. Bottom of the map. Nothing. I don't see anything. Nothing. There's something over there. Animal dealer. Crazy. Bottom of the map. Zoom in. Okay, I can zoom in. I'm zooming in. And putting that thing on. Okay, can't zoom in anymore. There's the animal dealer. There's the fuel that I put in myself. I put a placeable there for fuel. I can sell my house, I guess. And that's the silo I just put in. I don't know. I see nothing. Put it back on. Put what back on? Put what back on? What are you talking about, dog? What am I putting back on? This? I didn't do nothing. There's a shop. I don't see nothing. I didn't want to sell it anyway. I want to burn it. I just want to burn it. Get it over with. Let me just drive around. Hang on. I'm going to go look. Ah, Mountain Dew. Ah. Well, that's okay. I got a sell point. It's not a game breaker. I can put my own sell point in. That is kind of weird, though, is it not? Crazy. Wait a minute. Hang on. Let me try something here. I want to try something. Because I read in the description something about the sell point being closer to the farm. I wonder if this little basket over here isn't a sell point. No, I don't see nothing. When they're orange, they are? Okay. When they're orange. Alright. I thought I saw something in the description of the map that said something about sell point. Hey, for all I know, he put it right on the farm. Let me look. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Oh, he put an airplane on the... Look at that! That's weird. I can dump this stuff in the pool. Well, shoot. See what I mean about the sound? When you get far enough away, you can't even hear it at all. I can't hear equipment sound at all. It's not... It's too extreme. What the hell is this place? What the hell is this? That's weird looking. That's what I thought, Lynn. That's what I thought. And as far as I know, do we have console commands yet? I don't think we do. Click the arrow again. On the map, Lynn, are you talking about the map? Click the arrow. On the map, this arrow. Oh. I don't know. You just turned it back off. Make it orange. Make what orange? Make what orange? Make it orange. Make it orange. How do you make it orange? I don't get it. The arrow. Make the arrow orange. It was orange. Arrow's orange. Leave it alone. Well, okay, is it orange now? So when it's white, it's turned off? Is that what you're saying? It's orange again. Okay, I'm waiting. Jaden. Thank you, Jaden. I needed that. Thanks for the refreshment. I'm having a tough time. What the heck? Change equals show. Orange equals show. Okay, so it was orange to begin with. But what was it showing? Because I don't see anything. So it didn't show me nothing. You go, Jaden. Thank you, buddy. I don't see anything that shows there's a sell point here. I'm just going to pop this bale down. I don't care. Well, isn't that weird? Well, okay, I tell you what, like I said, I've got a mod. I just didn't put it in my mod folder. I have a mod that is a sell everything point that I can put in. And so I'm not worried. I didn't plan on selling anything yet anyway. I haven't even harvested anything yet, so... Jaden, thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, buddy. Woohoo! We're cooking with oil now, I'll tell you what. All right, let me pick up this other bale. I got work to do on this field. And I'm not worried about a sell point. I don't need it right now. So, operating position. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Like I said, I'll fix it before the next teardrop falls. He's not done. Really? Cool. I can't wait. I'm all excited now. Did you guys notice I'm almost 95% to making my goal for November? Cool. I haven't even been live streaming. Bad me. I blame that on Scorpion, I guess. Scorpion, you have to change your name to IBM. Okay, what do we got here? This was the cotton. I can get that thing out of there. Get the cotton out of there. What's in this other field up here? F1 map. A mini map. It's a mini me map. Need coffee? Be right back. Stream is your fault. Okay, this is owned by me. This is canola and it's growing. Okay. It needs lime. I'll take some. Need coffee. Okay, this is ready to harvest. So we've got that. It needs plowing. Let me get combine up here. Let's do that. Okay, combine. We got to go back and get... Well, before I do that, what's this field look like? Ready to harvest. Let's do this one. We already have the header for it. I'll tell you, I don't drink coffee. I never have. I haven't been a coffee drinker. What I do like is the smell of coffee in the morning because I grew up in a home that had coffee every morning and strong coffee. And so I've got used over the years to the smell of coffee in the morning. And I've missed that. I haven't had coffee in my house for 30 years unless company comes. So my sister and her family was here and extended families and stuff like that there. I had a lot of people in the house. And they drink coffee, and to wake up to the smell of coffee wafting through the house was really nice on a cold morning. It was 35 degrees out this morning during the evening and stuff. It was cold. And I have to admit, I like the smell of coffee. I just don't drink it. Now, what is this now? See, it doesn't say what it is. It just gives you some stupid little icon that I don't know what it is. Is this oats? What is this? Oh, dang it. Sorry. It is oats. This is oats. Okay. What a silly little icon that is. Sorry. I get sidetracked. Andy doesn't like tea. I do. I don't mind tea. I only like English tea, though. I don't drink some of the teas we've got here that are raspberry and strawberry and, you know, all kinds of foo-foo teas and stuff. And occasionally, I will drink like a sleepy time tea or a spicy type tea. Like Seattle makes a Pike Street Market spice tea that's really good. Oatmeal raisin, my favorite. Thank you, Earl Grey. Earl Grey's good. I like Earl Grey. Builder's tea, huh? Oh, that's my favorite, oatmeal raisin. Okay, so I need to do a fertilizer guy, crop protection. I'm going to get a small one, I guess. I don't know. Do I need a big monster thing? That is 36 meters. My God. So's that one. That was 24 meters. This one I have used is 21 meters. Coon and a Hardy. I never heard of Hardy. I'm going to do the Coon for now. I might change later. You never know. But let me see here, though. Let me go back. The Coon, does it tell me? It doesn't. The reason I wanted, well, that one probably does too. They both do herbicide and liquid fertilizer, but it doesn't tell me whether it needs a particular horsepower tractor. So, that's right, he doesn't need any. Uh-oh, trouble. There's trouble in paradise. I'm going to have to buy a new tractor. Hang on. I'm going to buy a new tractor here. Let's see. Let me go to tractors. And I want to buy... I haven't tried this one yet. I want to try it. Already I've got the John Deere and I've got the Challenger. But I want to try the Fendt and see what we did on that. Jaden! Jaden's my man today. Thank you. I'm going to make it bumblebee colored. Let's give it the Michelin's. Let's give it the big engine. And standard wheels for now, I guess. Thank you, Jaden. Appreciate it. Mission complete. Thank you, thank you. All right, Scorpion, thank you for stopping by, buddy. I'll chat with you later when I get a chance. Look at the size of the pyramids this thing makes again. Man, that's huge. Oh, I might need a weight. Let me try that. I'm gonna probably need a weight. The physics on the game are kind of different here. We got. Is there a Fendt weight? I don't think there is. Yeah, there's not a Fendt weight. There is. I'll take that one. Yes, and I'll take it home with me. I want a Fendt weight. Yes, and take it home with you. That I can do. See, I'd have to go to church first, because if I went to eat first, I'd fall asleep during church. Oh, wait a minute. That might be the thing to do. Okie dokie. Let's see if I can get fertilizer in this. Or was it herbicide that I needed? See, I still don't know whether that silo is going to work or not. Because there's a choice. Let's see if I can get this thing to properly work here. And first of all, what was it I needed? I can't remember. Was it weeding? Or liming? Was it liming? Because I didn't buy a limer. Yeah, there's weeds in this field. Okay, we need a herbicide. Need to talk to Colonel Sanders. Get some of this 15 herbs and spices or whatever it was. Rose cover. Well, where's the cover? Oh, it's on the side. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Oh, and it's going to let me have... Will it... I can choose. Look at that. I can choose. So that works right. Give me the herbicide. And it filled it instantly. It must not be very big, huh? I'm going to herbicide these damn birds. I do not like the birds. I like all the animation now. Look at that. It's cool. Look at that. And then it comes back down. Cool. Love it. I like it. I like it. I cannot lie. Okay, I'm gonna go out here and I wanna bomb these birds out here with this stuff. Oh, I missed the ones on the end. Darn it. I love it. They instantly turn brown. Instantly. They're green. See the green? And they instantly turn brown. Ah! Wait a minute. It's not getting them all, is it? No, it's still leaving some of it. Or is it just slowed going? Well, that's weird. Huh. Never noticed that. What have I got against the birds? They're annoying. Just like Scorpion. Is he gone yet? I can talk about him. It won't work if the crop is ready to harvest. Oh, are you kidding? All right. Well, I'm wasting my money. Am I wasting my money? Okay, I guess I'm wasting my money then. Might as well stop. Dismiss the waker. Fold the sprayer. Okay, so it doesn't work if I'm... Look, get those birds. Get them! Get them! Dang birds. Well, it's the first, it's the first... I just bought the farm. I probably missed it altogether anyway. So let's grab the plow, and we'll run up and plow that one field that we already did. Oh shoot, hit the tree. I wonder if you're going to clear this area out, why you didn't clear the tree out. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Oh crap! Oh man, I was watching the other monitor. Sorry, truck. Oh my god. I climbed up his ass, didn't I? Sorry. Birds but no scarecrow in the game. Couldn't believe I did. Hey, it's good to know the powerful enough to climb that truck. Oh, God. And look, you guys are going to watch me start on the wrong field. I caught that just in time. I was too busy laughing at myself. That's not the field you want. I feel like Star Wars. This is not the field you're looking for. Now, I got to be careful to not overlap because evidently somebody has OCD and they don't like it when I do that. Just teasing whoever it was. I don't mean anything by it. I got to get that truck out of there, though. That truck is in the road. Move it or lose it. Am I that blind? Of course I am. No, I literally was looking at a complete different computer and kept my finger on the trigger. I've got a Microsoft. No, it's a. I got an Xbox controller in my hand. I had my hand on the trigger and didn't let go. Look at the size of those. It's going to take a hefty tractor to get over those humps, which reminds me I need to buy one. It looked like the Fendt worked pretty good, right? So let me get back over to tractors. And let's see, what am I going to be picking up? I'm going to be picking up straw and grass and stuff. So I want a pretty hefty one. Let's see. Do I want another John Deere? Does it have to be the 8R? I know there's more John Deeres out there. I haven't modded any yet though. I want to mod some smaller John Deeres. Let me see. I thought I did a medium one, but maybe I didn't. Let me check. Did I not? Yeah, I thought I did and I didn't. How many horses is that? 280. I better check the trailer first and see what it will require. I did mod a loading wagon, a small one. I modded a small one for the time being here, but what will it take? Oh, it only takes 95 horsepower. That's not bad. All right, let's buy that. Michelin's. And let's buy it. I modded it for 100,000. It'll hold 100,000. I know it's a small one, but I didn't care. I didn't get the big one yet, so I modded what I had. Maybe I should have modded the Crone. How big's the Crone? Doesn't really say, does it? The Crone's bigger. I'm gonna do this one next. I think I'm gonna do a Crone. Yeah, I'm gonna mod one of those when I get a chance. I've been so busy with company and everything. Let's see here. What did I just do? I still need a tractor. I'm gonna try a smaller John Deere, I think. Maybe the 6 Series. We'll give it a bigger engine though. Standard wheel setup, wide tires. What am I doing? Wheel weights. Oh, it's got wheel weights. Cool. Do I need wheel weights? Wide tires. Do I need wheel weights? Wide tires and weights. Let me try that. I haven't tried that. I don't need a front end loader. Let's do that. Alrighty then. This is the Stroutman Zelon. Might be Zelon to some. Might be Zelon or Zelen, like melon. It's spelled like melon with a Z. So if I'm pronouncing, I can just pronounce it 3 or 4 ways, and then I'll be right, at least with one of them. I'll be correct in Mundo. Anybody know how long I've been streaming? Almost 3 hours, or right? 3 hours? No, 2 hours, I guess. 2 hours. All right. I don't want to go too long. I don't want to ignore my wife too much. All right then. Let's turn this on and lower the hitch. You don't have access to this land. I didn't buy that property, so. Look at how big these things are. Jeez. So I'm going to have to come back and get those. You know what I could do? I could do all the ends right away by just doing something like this. Going right over the top. Wee-haw! That's how we do it in America. 2 hours and 55 minutes? Really? Wow, longer than I thought. I'll do a little bit more. Whee! Yeah, I know I don't own the property. Leave me alone. See, I can't wait for course play. I don't know if they're going to do course play or not. I haven't talked to those guys in a long time. I swear to God, at one point I think I was the king of course play. Now see the icon for straw now? It's a triangle with little arrows in it. What? What's that mean? Oh, shoot. That great big tractor got stuck on that pile of straw. Are you kidding me? No, literally, he is stuck. Oh, are you joking? Now, see if I reset. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because if I reset that, is that what I did? I didn't pick up the plow. If I reset that, you lose half your fuel. Well, more than half. Now, see, here's where I'm going to get in trouble if I overlap too much. I don't care. I'm going to overlap. That's not too bad. It's only overlapping maybe a foot or two. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, I do have another couple mods I didn't talk about. Up in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see where it says 3:02. That's the time, West Coast time, my time. That's the actual time. That's a mod. Excuse me. Also, I have a mod. Do I have a mod? Yes, I do. I also have a mod that I can speed time up. Okay, look at time up there. It's 1907. If I do this, I can speed time up. Ain't that sweet? I shouldn't have done that. I probably shouldn't have done that. You get this guy out of the road. Okay. You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. Helper J has completed their task. I may have to mod that one too. May have to do that. Look at those icons down there. This is supposed to be oats. What the heck? I can't tell what any of these icons. Could it be too much to ask to put OAK in there so you could tell what the heck it was that you've got in your truck? Is that asking too much? GitHub does? Good. Cool. At least it tells you in the little thing down below there that you're dumping oats. Yeah, the in-game ones do too, though, because I was playing in-game the other day with one, and it left a huge, humongous pile, a big, stinky, wafting pile of whatever on the end of the field. Thank God I boosted up these tractors. That's fun. Wee-hee! Wee! It's telling me I don't have access to that field. Yeah, I know. Oh, I'm gonna get these birds. Ah! Oh, man, I want some, blackbird pie. Give me some blackbird pie. I know. It's like the pyramids in Giza or something. They were huge. Yeah, well, I'm not going to slow them down. I'd rather deal with the piles, I think, personally. But like I say, I use the in-game ones, and they leave a big pile, too. Maybe not as big. Oh, Maurice. How are you, Maurice? Take my straw for me. Please. I thought I sped this up, but I didn't, I guess. Some things I keep forgetting. Some things when I boost up the size, I forget to boost up the speed that it loads and unloads. I don't like it when they're too fast because it's not right. If you have 100,000, I want it to be reasonable in emptying it out. But the default is too slow because it's made for a lot smaller volume. So there should be a happy median there somewhere. All right, lower and turn on. Know what I mean? Okay, so you guys have been playing FS19 longer than me. What do you guys think of the game? Give me some input. Because I've been spending more time modding than I have been playing, so. Yeah, well, the bigger guys, they're feeling the pain too, so. You know, I always said, when I first started doing this, I always said, these people that are quitting their jobs are just crazy. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Quit a decent job to do this. Because I swear, I didn't think YouTube was going to last as long as it did. It's like a fad, you know, things come and go. Was it $44? Is that what it was? I didn't know. Like I say, I don't pay attention. I just ordered it. Wow. Well, it's like I said earlier, the changes are the changes worth a new game? Because it plays identical to FS17. there's some subtle changes. And again, I haven't played it enough to find out whether some of the added stuff is worth it. 34 US. That's probably about right, I guess. And the reason I say that, my only caveat to saying stuff like that is that most of the stuff I've seen so far that they've done are things that we already had mods to do in FS17. All they did was put them in the game now. So everybody kept saying they were all excited because they were going to be able to do this. And I said, well, we already could do that with a mod. Oh, well, we're going to be able to have this. Well, we already had that with a mod. So what is it that Giant did that was different? Yeah, that's the first thing he did. He was all excited with me, Scorpion was. He said the first thing he did is went out and bought a whole bunch of horses because that's where the money was. And I thought, well, no, I want to farm for a while. I'll buy horses when I get to buying animals. But because it's a pain in the ass because you have to ride them every day. Or at least that's what I understand. I don't know. I haven't actually done it yet. All I know is that Scorpion said, okay, it's time. I got to go ride my horses all day. And so after about an hour, I said, what are you doing? He says, I'm still riding horses. Oh, why is it that much fun? He said, no, you have to. I said, you do? Okay, I guess. Hey, Logo. How you doing? Go away, birds. Oh, the other thing. Everybody was all excited because you get to have a dog. What does the dog do? Does he do anything? I thought that if you got a dog, he would go out and scare the birds or something, you know, run through your fields. And no, he just sits there in the way. I bought a dog and all he was in the way, so I got rid of him. His doghouse was in the way. He didn't do anything. He didn't even seem to like me. Well, I can understand that. But anyway. I know. I know. When I bought my first dog, I thought, oh my God. If I wanted a dog, I'd go to the pound and get one. Because it's a farm dog. See, that's what I thought. I thought for all the stuff that they didn't have to do, what I mean by that, all they had to do was implement some modifications into the game. For all of that, you'd have thought that, okay, since we saved you all that time with the modders doing all the work, couldn't you at least come up with a decent map? Or, you know, something. Some kind of a production system, something. Now, yes, we had production mods too. But as I've always said, every time Giant comes out with either a new game or a DLC, they don't seem to give us any content. Why can't we have some content? And they say, well, we do have content. We gave you new tractors. Okay. I have to tell you, literally, and I'm being serious right now, I have to tell you that I've bought every DLC that Giant has put out. I've purchased every one of them. I have not used anything in any of them. I always waited till somebody modified the equipment. The pound, I'm dead. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Here we got a new game and we got 2 more crappy mods. 2 more crappy maps. Well, okay, here's one of the things, Gino, that kind of I was thinking about. I've had people that I've said things like what you just said, and I've had people tell me, well, yeah, but they're a small studio. And I've said to myself, think about some of the major map mods that we've gotten. That's one person that doesn't really do it for a living. They're not a game developer. They're just people like me and you that learn how to mod and make a beautiful map and put it in the game. And you're going to tell me that the reason Giant couldn't do any better than they did is because they have a small studio? That doesn't make any sense. 2 years of full-time working? And a lot of these modders aren't full-time YouTubers. They're people that work for a living that do this for fun. Okay, hey, you know what I needed? I needed a lime guy. Let's see. A lime guy. Where am I looking here? Fertilizer? Is a lime guy in here? No, that's just fertilizer. No, here, there's a lime guy right here. I'm gonna get this guy. Oh shoot! What's the extension? Oh, I wanted the extension and the spreading discs. Oh, all right. I'm gonna have to. I got ahead of myself. I got carried away with pushing buttons. I bought that thing before it was ready. Maverick's the one that did Joran's map, the Maverick map, the factory map. Well, actually, Maverick didn't do the factory map. Somebody else did that one. But they based it off of his map. But that's exactly my point. That's a lame excuse, in my opinion. And anybody that tells me that is just a fanboy. If you know what that means. Okay, now am I not going to be able to do this because I put that stupid bale there? Oh no. Uh-oh. I goofed. Get out of the way, bale. Move it. Move it. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do or not. Let me see. See if I can get up there. Okay. Okay, this is not... Okay, this is not what I wanted. Okay, so that's just the buy stuff. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I wonder if it's still at the other shop. I just ignored that little spot over there where the road's floating on thin air. That was kind of strange, but oh well. Alrighty now. Let's see here. Can we... Is there a place right there? Is that it? Right here? There is a garage, by the way, that I could put on the farm. I didn't do it. I should. So, let's see. Hire worker, cog, doggle, doggle, boggle, doggle, doggle. I don't want to do that. Turn on fertilizer spreader. I don't want to do that. How do you get in this thing? Is there a button you have to push to get in this? To modify this thing? Anybody? Yeah, there should be a sell icon. Guess that's missing too. Well, I don't want to sell it. I don't want to sell it. I want to modify it. There's a... Let me see here. There's a workshop, a vehicle workshop. Let me get that. And let's see, where can we put it? That's my version of a Christmas song. This is kind of a wasted space over here. Maybe I can plop it down over here. Right there, maybe. Why not? I can move it later. Alright, I'll go use that one. See if it works. Yeah, Ren, I can't pronounce his name. Ren Baca. He's the one that did all the Canadian maps, Canadian 10, Canadian, the production map, Canadian production map, all of those. That's the one he did. But again, my point, one guy did fantastic job, and it didn't take him 2 years to do it. Look, floating stuff. Oh well, I'm not going to complain. It's just a mod. Well, Stevie's do too, though. Well, they may not look exactly alike Stevie's, but obviously you know when you're on a Stevie map. You know when you're on a Stevie map. Somebody said, are you playing a Stevie map? And I said, well, if you haven't played a Stevie map, you know, if you've ever played one, you can tell. I can tell immediately when it's a Stevie map. They're all good maps. I'm not saying they're not good maps. I'm just saying I know when it's one of his. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I want the extension, and I want wide tires, like wide tires, and I want those things on the end. 6 meter spreading discs, 6 meter unit, spreading discs, 6 meter unit. Oh, I guess that's one I want. I guess we're gonna customize it. It's being customized. Look, it's got an extension on it, and it's got one of these dingers on it. Isn't that sweet? I don't think I modded one of those. I need to mod one of those, too. Yeah, that's what I meant, Gino. That's all. That's all I meant. Is that I can always tell a Stevie map just what how he does things, the way he does things. I'm not saying they're not good maps. I played all of them, but I can always tell when it's his. Now the one about the mod author you were just talking about, he tends to use the same map layout, and just changes certain things about it. And I don't blame him because, like I said, hey, there's no reason to reinvent the wheel. All right, let's see. Now, let's see if this thing's going to give me lime. It is, okay. So let's fill her up with lime. And which field did I have that needed lime? I did this for a reason. What reason was it? Okay, that's got weeds. You said I couldn't do weeds once it was started. This one here needs plowing. Okay, we can do that. Wasn't there one that needed lime, though? Was it the one I just plowed? Okay, I'm going to run up and start the plowing process here. And then I'll find that one that needed liming. Liming. Sounds funny. Sorry, just sounds funny. You need a good liming. Oh, wait a minute. No, okay. Yeah, I got to remember. I'm going to put, before I plant those two, 4 and 5, before I plant them, I want to plow them together to make one field. I have to remember that's what I was going to do. Because I don't want to seed 4 right at the moment. Now, here's the funny thing. I'm hearing noises in the game. I'm hearing bird noises. I swear to God, the bird noises I'm hearing are not birds out in the wild. They sound like birds in a cage. They don't sound like birds in the wild to me. I think that's very funny. Okie dokie. Let's see here. I kind of have to be careful here. I rushed in here at 1 o'clock and hadn't eaten anything. My wife just reminded me that I do need to eat. Being diabetic is not fun, people. I'm telling you. I control mine very well. I'm very good at it. Except for when I get on these live streams and I forget to do things. Needs plowing, of course, but I need to harvest it first. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that Scorpion and I, was it Scorpion? Yeah, it was Scorpion. The night before last, or 2-3 nights ago, we were talking, and he said to me, "Rudy, you're not making any sense." And I said, "What do you mean?" He says, "You're rambling. Half of the stuff you just said, I couldn't put 2 words together." And I looked down and my hands were shaking. And I grabbed my meter and my blood sugars were way low. And sometimes when I get into something like this where I'm talking and I kind of lose track of that. What I'm trying to say is I think I'm going to have to end this live stream because I haven't eaten. My wife just came in and reminded me I need to eat. So can somebody tell me how long I've been on? I think it's been a couple hours. I miss OBS. OBS doesn't do as good a job, in my opinion, from what I can tell, at the live streaming as the other one, the XSplit. But the XSplit doesn't tell me. OBS tells me how long I've been on. XSplit does not, unless I'm missing something. Live started 12:58, 2 hours and 30 minutes, 2.5 hours. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I think, or the live stream. That'll give me some time to do some more modding and stuff. And I hope you had fun. And what I'll do is I'll try to come. What's today? Saturday. I'll try to come back on tomorrow and do some live streaming. Maybe if I'm smart enough to eat first, I can go a little bit longer. But I hope you all had fun. And I know I did. I'm going to work out some of these kinks before I come back on. And I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a good evening. For those of you in America, don't eat too many leftovers and try to watch like I do, not eat so much pie. I'm a big pie eater. I ate too much last night. But anyway, I want to thank you all for coming, and I'll see you next time. And in the meantime, have fun with your games and have a good evening. Good night, everybody.